Okay, so this question's doing some weird stuff. So to kind of elaborate on what they're doing, we're looking at Pascal's triangle: 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, 1, 1, 7, 21, 35, 35, 21, 7, 1. I'll stop there. And then they say column indexed by R equals 2. They're talking about this column. No, they're not. They're talking about this column. Because if I was to rewrite this, that'd be same as 1C0, 0, 0, 0, sorry. 1C0, 1C1, 1C, 2C0, 2C1, 2C2, etc. So we're actually looking at the column. 2C2, 3C2, 4C2, 5C2, etc. So I've kind of written this too far up. 6C2, etc. I should at least make it line up. 4C2, 5C2, 6C2, 7C2. So all the ones where the smaller number R is 2. So it's going to be those ones. So that's 1 plus 3 plus 6 plus 10 plus 15 plus 21, etc. And they're saying that if we stopped here, it equals 7C3. It equals 35, which is the next one down. And you can make this kind of weird rule that as you work your way down a column like that, they'll always add up to the next one down and right. And if you go through, it works. But we're going to prove it. So before we do that, I'd like to remind you that if I had NCR minus 1 plus NCR, then that comes out as n plus 1 CR, and that's called the addition property. And they're hammering it this year. Addition property. Okay, so for question A, they're saying that we're going to do this. So let me copy this. I'm not quite sure where I'm going with this, but we'll find it. And then keep expanding the term with R equals 3. So if I had 7C3 equals 6C3 plus 6C2, what on earth do they want us to keep doing? Then that's the same as saying 7C3 equals 5C2 plus 5C3 plus 6C2. So I've split up this 6C3 into these. And that's 5C2 plus, well, that 5C3 is the same as 4C2 plus 4C3. And then I've got my 6C2. And that 4C3 is the same as I've got 5C2 plus 4C2 plus, instead of 4C3, that's 3C2 plus 3C3. And then I've got my 6C2. And it says to use the result that Now I've got 3C3. Anything C itself equals 1. So that's 5C2 plus 4C2 plus 3C2 plus, well, 3C3 is the same as 2C2 plus 2, well, I can't do C3, 2C3, so it's 2C2. And then I've got my 6C2. So 7C3 equals 2C2 plus 3C2 plus 4C2 plus 5C2 plus 6C2, all the ones working up their way in that column until this column, until I finally got to 7C3, which was the 35. That seemed like a weird process to go through. Number 2. So now they want us to generalize this. So if I ever had NC, let me see what form they want us to generalize it in. Like n plus 1, because remember 7 was 1 more than 6. C, r plus 1, because remember it was 3, not 2. Then that's the same as, well, we started off with NCR, so that's 6C2. N minus 1CR, so that's 5C2. N minus 2CR, 4C2. All the way down to RCR, so that's 2C2. That's it.